Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new here, subscribe, like, share. If you're not new here, just like it. Come on. So what we doing today? Today is Tuesday, and it is January 20th. I was supposed to work today, but they said they didn't need me today. So I decided to stay home. I mean, what else could I have done? Um, and just do what I like to do on my off days anyway, which is this right here. And in this bed, watching TV, mainly just scrolling on my phone. Just getting the much needed rest that we all deserve. But I just came back from going to pick up my contacts. They've been back for over a week, but I've been busy and hadn't been able to go by and pick them up. So I went to go do that, and then I went to Walmart just to pick up some. My daughter needed some jeans because she's pretty tall for her age, but she also doesn't have a anybody that was above her that could pass down clothes like my other kids have. The boys mainly. I have 3 boys, so anytime one person grows out of something, we pass it on down to the next one. But she is lucky in that she does not have anybody to, lucky and unlucky in a sense, but lucky for her because she gets to get new things all the time. Unlucky because it's got to come out of my pocket. But yeah, so I just went and did those 2 little errands. Back home now. Got my heating pad on. I didn't turn the TV on. I'm getting ready to watch me some Netflix or Tubi. Drop the latest Tubi movie or one of the Tubi movies that y'all think I should watch. I haven't been on Tubi in a while. It's been like, gosh, probably like a year or close to a year since I watched anything on Tubi. But I watch Netflix a lot, and I finished up the His and Hers short series. If you haven't watched that, I won't spoil it, but most of America has already watched it, and it is so good. I wish there was part 2, but we see that that's all wrapped up, and I mean they probably could if they really wanted to, but for the most part it ended well. So there's that, but I just need something else that I can watch on my days off. Um, so anyway, as you know or don't know, I'm turning 40 in about less than 2 months now, March 8th. So I've been buying little things. I bought this from Amazon. It's a board that says back in 1986. So it's got like the president, the cost of eggs, the cost of a new home, the songs that were out, Oscar winners, movies, the latest slang for that time, sports. You know, I'm planning on doing a 40th birthday photo shoot, and I kind of want to get some props, so I plan on using this in my photo shoot. I also bought I bought the candles with the 4 and the 0 as 2 separate candles. That's kind of like a rose gold pink, and I plan on putting that, getting like a little round cake that I'm gonna do for my photo shoot, like the candles type thing. I ordered some balloons, and I also ordered a balloon. What do you call that? The thing you blow the balloons up with. I don't know. I can't think right now. But ordered that. So I've just been buying little things, and my work schedule is so like jam packed with days, and like I just really don't know when I'm going to be able to take these photos. Ideally would be on a Saturday for me, just because that's usually when people do things like that. Throughout the week it's a lot going on. The kids are in school, people are working, you got to cook and all this stuff. So between my schedule and the person that I want to shoot me, no pun intended, He has a birthday coming up in February. He's gonna be out of town. He's got fraternity things, band things. So the schedules kind of collide in that sense. So I really don't know like when I'm going to be able to get these pictures done. Only Saturday I really have off in February is the 28th, I believe. So, well, and the 21st, but we're going to be out of town for that weekend, 28th, and then I work the next day. So, and then we talk about doing it this month, but we're almost at the end of this month. So, I might have to go with somebody else, or I might, if I do enough TikTok research, I might be able to do my own photo shoot with this camera. Um, or, yeah, I got my little backlight on there, as you probably can tell that it's the light is hitting every angle, every corner. I just ordered that new accessory for my camera, my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that I got for my for an early Christmas gift from my husband. So I just have been buying little accessories to go with it every time I see something or think of anything that I might need for my camera so that I can vlog or just do little videos. Because I've been trying lately to do more just recording myself, recording my kids. Because remember back in the day, we had camcorders. Like we could go to our parents' house right now and find a VHS tape, um, pop it in, and it's just random, like the kids running around, cookouts, and just in the house, just normal stuff. Like I want my kids to have those memories. One day to be able to look back at themselves growing up. Like that's a good feeling when I was able to look at the VHS tapes of myself as a kid. Like, cause you can see pictures of yourself as a kid, but it's nothing like seeing yourself in motion, hearing your little childlike voice on camera. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it gives you like this good feel. So I do like sometimes I even now I show my kids because I'm young enough to have had um, a camera phone when my kids were born, except for my oldest. She is 21, so do the math. But my other three kids, I'm lucky enough to have had that experience where I was able to record them on my phone. So sometimes I just randomly like, hey, look, you want to see when you were a baby? Like, look what you were doing, type thing. But I just want to like, if I have this thing, like I always say, if I was not a nurse, I would be a photographer. Like I literally love all things picture, video. Like I love being on the other side of the camera. I like being in front of the camera. Like I like a bit of both. But yeah, so I may be able to do a do it yourself photo shoot for my birthday. But then I have to like see it's just so much that goes into a photo shoot if you really want it to look nice. I want to get my hair done. I want to get my makeup done. Like I could do my own makeup, but it's not gonna hit. Excuse me. It's not gonna hit the way that I want it to hit if I, do it myself. And then it could. I don't know, but I just really want that clean, polished, professional look. I want my hair the same. I want, like I did order a dress. I ordered a gold dress, like it's off like a tube top, off shoulder. I mean no shoulders, no straps. I mean strapless, long gold dress. So I've already ordered that from Shein. Don't I think it's gonna come like next week. So I might just take a day after I do the research and things that I need to do, and like I really could pull this off because I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to score a photographer with my schedule being as compacted as it is. Like I could just take one of the days that I have during the week when my kids are at school, everybody's at work or whatever, and I can do the little backdrop. I might do it. I probably could do it upstairs, out of the way or whatever, where I can be in my element and do things on my own after I do some research on TikTok to kind of um, um, let me see. Sorry, I was reading a work email. Still getting those even though I'm off. But yeah, I think I might be able to pull that off, and then I don't have to pay for that. But I will have to, of course, pay for my makeup and get my hair get my hair done. Because I kind of want like a updo, like a soft updo, like a sleek, basically a sleek ponytail going up with like soft curls, and then the little bayang going to the side with the little soft curls as well. Um, but yeah, yeah, trying to do a little bit more recording and just getting my content out there. Um, I'm not the best at it, as you can see. I'm not like sitting here talking to a camera. It's kind of weird, but I'm just trying to maneuver my way through this thing. Not even just for the views or the whatever monetary gains that most people have when they're content creating, but honestly, these are memories. So this stuff posted to my page, my kids can see it, my family can see. You know what I'm saying? And I just want these things that I can have, tangible things that I can have forever. So, and even next time I turn and have a milestone, a birthday of 50, I come back and look at my YouTube videos when I was getting ready to turn 40, like how my the growth over the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's doing this whole 2016 thing right now. And I look back on 2016 when I was in nursing school turning 30. Um, I don't like I have come a mighty long way because I got out of nursing school successfully. My career has had its share of ups and downs, money wise, just in general. I've kind of stuck to the same thing that I've been doing, bedside nursing. Wah. Um, but yeah, over the next 10 years, I just want to be able to see the growth that I've seen from 30 to 40. I want to see more growth. I want to be able to do more things, more traveling for me, my family, my kids. I haven't done a solo trip yet because I have anxiety of being by myself. Ugh, I have to have at least one person with me. So there is one other thing as far as traveling that I do want to see myself in the next, even in the next year or so. I want to do a solo trip and I want to do it out of the country. All of my out of the country trips have been at least with my husband or the girls or a group of us type thing. But I do want to venture out and do a solo trip. Not sure where to. Know that I'm doing St. Martin in March for my birthday, and it's gonna be like 4 or 5 of us. But I really just want to. I'm thinking St. Lucia is the next place that I have on my list, and I might do that as a solo trip. My husband probably not gonna like that, but and then just me myself having the social anxiety that I have, like it's weird because I don't like being around a lot of people, but then I also feel like I need to have somebody with me because I'm like super paranoid. Even when I went on a cruise with my niece, our hotel was kind of sketchy, but that video is on my page if you want to look at that. It's a it's a cruise video from my birthday from last year, but our hotel was kind of sketch. Like, you know how you walk right out of your hotel room and you're outside type thing. That's where we stayed, and it was to me, oh God, I almost couldn't sleep because you know your window is right here, like window's right here, your bed is right here, and I had just had everything up to the door. Just the area was not. It just did not look like a great area. But I mean, everybody was staying there for the cruise, so um, people on different cruise lines, and it was just a popular spot to be in for the cruise because the port was only like 5 minutes away. But yeah, even with somebody else, I was paranoid. So doing a solo trip, I think it will be. I think it's something that's rejuvenating and it can be healing for one. Um, just to take the time to be by yourself Especially for me, like I'm a Pisces, I like water. Um, so going to a Caribbean place like Jamaica or Mexico, what have you, like those places I've already been to, but wouldn't mind, wouldn't mind revisiting them on a solo venture. But St. Lucia is on my list, so I'm thinking about doing that as a solo trip. I just don't know when. Like next year, me and my husband are celebrating our 15th anniversary, 15th year being married. Um, mm-mm. Oh, I'm just reading this email. This is crazy. But yeah, we're celebrating our 15-year anniversary next year, and so I booked a cruise for us, which is going to be that. It's going to be in February because we celebrate in February. So next month we're celebrating 14 years. Next year is going to be 15. So I just wanted to do something. Um, it's not something big, but like for our 10-year anniversary, we went to Mexico and we did a vow renewal on the beach. Nobody was there with us. It was just me and him, the lady that was conducting the ceremony, and she had a photographer. Um, but for our 15th year anniversary, I want to do a cruise because we both have kind of gotten more into cruising lately. I mean, I still think nothing beats a flight straight to your destination where you can stay at an all inclusive resort or Airbnb or whatever and just be in the culture of that country. Experience, when you go on a cruise, you only get what? Sometimes 5 to 8 hours, and then you have to be back on the ship, sometimes less than that. So to me, that's not a real experience. I mean, it can be, but then also you get this amount of time, but you're in a port which doesn't give you really access, depending on where you go, it doesn't really give you access to that country. Um, well, Nassau is probably the exception because you get off and you're in there. It's not just ported off like some other ports where it's just that area and you don't really have access to outside of that particular port, so you can actually experience the culture of that country. um, but I do like cruising because I mean everything is even better than all inclusive because you literally don't have to worry about anything. Your club is there. You don't have to worry about getting an Uber or a taxi to go to the club or to a restaurant. Food is there. Your restaurants are there. Your pools are there. Your bars, your drinks, your clubs, your entertainment. I mean, it's all in one place. But everybody doesn't like cruising. But lucky for us, we like both. So, um, yeah, we're doing the 15-year anniversary cruise next year. And then the month after that is going to be my birthday. So I'm trying to decide if I would like to do a solo trip um, for my birthday. I'll be turning 41 next year. So that might be something worth doing, especially because, of course, we have to have a babysitter for our cruise. So we wouldn't be in the market for another one like in a few weeks after that or the very next month. So, excuse me. So yeah, I think that would be a good time for me to do a solo trip, or I'm thinking of ways to bring somebody else because I'm just that anxious about doing a solo trip. But if I do a solo trip, it would have to be like me going to. I would not do an Airbnb. No. Well, for one, Airbnbs are kind of sketchy anyway. Even when I go to an Airbnb with other people, I still feel nervous and anxious about being in somebody else's house and you don't know whether they have inside cameras or not that you can't see and they're watching your every move, they're watching what you're doing and all this stuff. So, and some people rent out Airbnbs just to be creeps, like, or to be sinister. So, a solo trip, Airbnb out of the question. Solo trip would have to be to an all inclusive resort, and 9 times out of 10, I would not leave that resort. Any excursions would have to be at the resort or literally like in a perimeter around. It would have to be something super close where I could walk to, like, for instance, we're going to St. Martin. I've done all of my research. I've watched several vlogs on St. Martin. And everything that's like strip. It's a strip right outside of the Sonesta, which is where we're going to be staying. Sonesta Maho and Sonesta Ocean Point are sister properties right there. And then there's some other ones, but maybe not all inclusive, but there's some other resorts or hotels. And then there's a big strip. So you've got everything right there. Like if I were going to St. Martin as a solo trip, I would venture off the resort because everything is right there. Like if it's all in one little area in the same vicinity where I could walk to or what have you, sure, I would do it. But and just meeting people, like that's cool and all, but you really don't know people's true intentions when you meet somebody that you don't know and you've never met a day in your life. I am sometimes too trusting, and I don't ever want to be that trusting with a stranger, especially when I'm outside the country. So, yeah, I would definitely do that, but it would have to be at an all inclusive resort and me not leaving that resort until it's time to go home. Because you can have so much fun just at the resort, and a lot of times we spend so much money on the resort, but we're never at the resort. Like we're out doing excursions, we're out off the property, going to the clubs, the restaurants, and all that stuff. But I just kind of like a balance, um, especially when I'm with more than one person or just more than just myself. I like to do excursions, experience the actual country, the culture, because of course if you stay at a resort the whole time, um, you don't get to see that. And they always tell you the food at the resort is not the same as what you get off the resort. Like in Jamaica, they have the Jamaican beef patties, and even the people at the resort are like the ones serving it to you. This is not a real Jamaican beef patty. Like if you want real Jamaican beef patty, you got to go off the resort to an actual restaurant. Juicy Patties is the one that they told us to go to. We never went to get the real authentic thing. But yeah, I just 2026. I do want to do a lot more traveling. Actually, I booked. My husband is probably not gonna watch this video. He said, "Oh, I like your videos when you post them." He like them, but he don't watch them. I booked 3 cruises. Cruise for my family with the kids, and then I booked another one for anniversary, and then I booked the third one in 2028. He's turning 40, so I booked the cruise for his 40th birthday. So that's going to be nice as well. But I just, I like traveling. I like experiencing different things, and that is my plan: is to keep doing that, keep living, um, keep exploring and seeing things. Because I didn't have the opportunities when I was a kid to do or travel, not abroad anyway. The furthest we traveled on vacation was Myrtle Beach. Well, I won't say the furthest. I mean, we've been to places that are not like they're well known places. Florida, DC, Virginia. Nothing to really talk about, but a lot of people have never been outside of their hometown, so there's that. But I'm just blessed to be able to do the things that I am able to do for myself and my family, my kids. They're going to experience things that I did not get to experience. So here's to a wonderful year, wonderful travel, longevity, blessed everything, a prosperous year, and just great health, great finances, just giving all honor and glory to God as we always do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Not sure what that will be or when that will be, but I am going to get off of this because my camera is dying and I'm about to watch some TV. So anyways, guys, subscribe and like this channel. Subscribe. If you are not new here, go ahead and subscribe so you can get that bell notification whenever I post a new video. And tell all your friends to tell a friend. Follow me. Peace.